Hey guys, it's Katie here, and today I'm going to be demoing and reviewing for you the Kroma Crackle by Kroma Acrylics. First thing you should know about this is, unlike the Kroma paint, they actually sell this worldwide in stores, so you can get this anywhere aside from ordering just on their website. Now, let's get into what this is exactly. Kroma Crackle is a versatile professional quality material suitable for creative fine art applications. They are made in Canada on Granville Island in Vancouver, British Columbia. And here are the directions. Paint surface with acrylic color, allow to dry. This color will show between the cracks. Using a palette knife, apply a layer of crackle at least 1 millimeter thick. The thicker the layer, the bigger the cracks. Allow to dry completely. It may take 1 to 3 days. Kroma Crackle will dry while creating a textured surface that can be colored with acrylic paints using washes and dry brush techniques. Alternatively, Kroma Crackle can be blended with tiny amounts, up to 5% of acrylic paint before applying to create a colored crackled layer. Seal with clear acrylic fluid medium to create a durable and flexible surface. So, I'm going to be demoing this on a canvas panel, so let's get into that. I'm really excited to show you what this thing can do. Actually, let me show you a piece I've already done, and it was just a test piece, but I want to kind of show you what it will do after 3 days. Here was my test piece, and as you can see, it has some amazing crackle effects. And depending on how thick the layer was, that's how thin it was. Actually, there were some places where you can barely even see those little bitty cracks. But this is my sample piece, so I will show you how to apply it and everything else. So let's head on over to that. Alright, so here's my plain canvas panel, and I'm going to be painting this. I'm actually only going to be painting half of it because I'm going to be doing something else with the top half. So let's paint. Alrighty, so in this little speed paint part, I am going to go ahead and tell you that this Kroma Crackle comes in a 150 milliliter tube, 500 milliliter jar, and 1 gallon pail. They sent me the 150 milliliter tube, so that is what you see. Alright, now that my paint layer has dried, I'm just going to be using Kroma Crackle on the blue part because I have something else in mind for the top part, so I'm just going to be applying Kroma Crackle to this, and I am going to be doing most of this in real time. I may end up speeding it up, but as far as I know, I'm going to be doing it in real time just to kind of show you how the application process goes. So, you're going to want to get out your handy dandy Kroma Crackle and just basically squeeze it on. And the thicker the layer you apply, the thicker and bigger the cracks will be. So now I'm just going to spread it out with my palette knife, and you will probably want to put something underneath your workspace because it probably will drip. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, now it has been applied. Just going to wipe off my palette knife here. Actually might pick some of that back up. Well, it looks like I scratched off some paint there. So, I will see you guys in about 1 to 3 days so we can see where we're at in this painting. So, and yes, I will finish the painting in this video, so if you're wondering what I plan on doing with it, you will see. See, this is going to go on faster for you. I have to wait 2 to 3 days, or 1 to 3 days to see the final process. So, you will see in a second. I will see you in 3 days. So the first thing I want to point out to you is you see on the bottom half where it's white and then it has like a darker blue on the inner circle part of it. Basically, I didn't let it dry all the way because I really wanted to get this video up, and it had been 3 days and it hadn't dried yet. So basically, it takes 1 to 3 days, but it may take longer depending on the surface you're using. So if you're using a more non-porous surface, kind of like this Claybord, it's not going to dry as fast. Now you can use a heat tool, and there are instructions on their website. The link will be down in the description on how to do that. So if you want to dry it faster, you may want to check that out first. Another thing I want to talk about is, yes, you can apply paint to the Kroma Crackle up to 5%, But I didn't want to do that for the sole purpose of if you add more acrylic paint, you'll mess with the crackle effect, and I don't really want to chance that. I don't want to accidentally add too much paint and not realize it and then come out with a really, a project that doesn't look as good as I'd hoped. So I don't really ever want to chance that. So if I want to color underneath, I will do it, or like I'll paint it underneath, and then if I want to color on top, I'll just go ahead and paint over it, because generally, kind of like a stamp, if you paint over it, it won't really get inside the little crevices. All in all, I had a really fun experience with this medium. It's definitely cool to watch your painting transform over the span of a few days, to go from just a regular painting with some glossiness on it to a full-blown crackled painting, and it's really cool. It's very fun to watch, and I really hope you guys like this little painting. If you want to check out Kroma Crackle, I will have a link down in the description below to where you can do so. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see reviewed next. Don't forget to subscribe to our cute little artist family, and until next time guys, toodaloo!